Hello and welcome back to the another video to our tutorial series. So today we will be covering constructors in Java. So what are constructor in Java? A constructor is a block of codes similar to the method. It is called when the instance of the class is created. That means whenever you create an object, the constructor will get automatically called. Okay, at the time of the calling of the constructor, memory for the object is allocated inside the memory. Okay, whenever we create an object, the memory is get allocated to that class inside the memory. Okay, and the rules for the creating a constructor in Java, there are two rules defined for the constructor. Constructor name must be same as that of the class name. Uh, let's suppose you have created one class name ABC. Okay, ABC, and inside that class, if you want to declare the constructor for that class, then the constructor should be ABC, and whether that constructor is accepting the parameter, it depends upon you. And inside this you will write code for that constructor. Okay, constructor goes here. We will see in our coding part also in detail. And second rule is a Java constructor cannot be abstract, static, final, or synchronized. You cannot use these keywords before declaring the constructor, like abstract A. Here you can see abstract ABC, final ABC, static ABC. This is not allowed in Java. You have to if you want to create a constructor for that class, simply write the class name, and inside the circular braces you will write the parameter that constructor is accepting. Okay, so there are basically two types of constructor in Java. One is default constructor and one is parameterized constructor. So let's first see what is default constructor. Let me get into my IDE and I will create one new Java class named constructor. Let me increase the font size. I will write main method here. Okay, I will declare one another class ABC. I will get that example itself. And inside this, if I want to create one default constructor is nothing but a constructor that is called default when it doesn't have any parameter. Okay, so if I write this like this, and if I inside this, if I write south hello world. Okay, so here you can see we have declared one constructor for that ABC class, and inside the circular braces we have not passing any parameter to it. Okay, so this is an example for the default constructor. To invoke this constructor, we will simply go in our main method and create an object for this class. Okay, one thing I am missing, naming convention in Java. Class name should always start from the capital letter ABC. Okay, now it's correct. If I want to create an object, as we have discussed in our previous video, if you want to create an object, simply write the class name, write the object name that you want, new ABC, and inside here I'm not passing any parameter because the constructor of that class doesn't accepting any parameter. Okay, in new line I will just now I will not do anything. I will just create that object and simply run this program. Now here you can see in console hello world is getting printed. Okay, why this is so? Because we are created an object of that. Okay, so now we will look into the parameterized constructor. So constructor which has a specific number of the parameters is known as a parameterized constructor, and we will see one example of the parameterized constructor over here. And okay, let me give you an example. If I write like this, okay, so if I write integer a comma integer b, Okay, now here you can see IntelliJ IDEA is throwing error because it was telling me expected two arguments but found zero. Now this is the example of the parameterized constructor where the constructor of a class is accepting some parameters, and we need to pass that parameter inside their constructor whenever we create an object of that class. Okay, now I will pass here something 15, sorry, 15 comma 20. Okay, this constructor is accepting two integer values, and I have passed 15 and 20 to the constructor. Okay, and inside this constructor we will be doing some operation using that two integers. Let me just print a plus b, print a minus b, print a into b, print a divided by b. These are some basic mathematical operation that I have performed here. The purpose of telling this is whenever you create an object, the parameterized constructor, we have to pass that parameters to that constructor there itself, and the constructor will get those parameters values and process the information according to this. Okay, and now if I run this, it will print me. Okay, so here you can see 20 plus 15 is 35, a minus b, that is 15 minus 20 is minus 5, a into b is 20 into 15 is 300, and a divided by b, 15 divided by 20 is it is giving me 0 because I have both the variables are in integer, and answer is always coming if the both the operators are integer, answer is also coming in integer itself. Okay, so this is pretty much about the default and parameterized constructor. Let me check if I'm missing something. Okay, we have to see one difference between the constructor and methods, because here you can see the constructor is not different, pretty much different from the method, because in method also we would write the return type, and if I write a b c, and this is our method, there is no difference between this method and constructor. So let's see the difference. A constructor is used to initialize the state of an object, and whereas the method is used to expose the behavior of an object. Okay, and the method must have a return type. The constructor must not have a return type. Here you can see we didn't write any return statement for the constructor, and for that method we have to write the return statement unless and until the method return type is void. Okay, and the constructor is invoked implicitly, because whenever we create an object, we don't writing any uh, like this obj dot abc. We are not writing like this. This is we are writing only for the methods. Okay, and methods are called using this object name. Okay, the methods invoke explicitly. In Java, compiler provides a default constructor if you don't have any constructor in the class, and the method is not provided by the compiler in any case. The constructor must have the same name as that of the class name. Here you can see abc is there, and constructor name is also abc, and the method name may vary or may not be same as the class name. You can write it as same as that of the class name, or you can give any name whatever you want. Okay, so this is pretty much about the difference between the constructor and method, and in our coming video we will be discussing about static and this keyword in Java. Thank you for watching this video.